Hello and thank you for joining me. This is Freewill Tarot. This reading is going to be for the sign of Taurus. Hello Taurus, and thank you for joining me. I start out reading two messages here you have from Spirit. These are like your advice or guidance, as you go through your journey. And then we'll go on to the tarot portion of your reading, okay? So let's start out with your two advice cards. Let me put it that way. You have momentum, okay, Taurus? It says, things are moving forward quickly. Your energy is building towards success. Keep going, stay consistent with your actions, and maintain your high vibrational state. So some of you could be feeling good at this time. Some of you could be having things kind of, you feel as if things are moving in a new direction for you, or a better direction for you. Feeling a little bit more upbeat, more positive in your life right now for some of you. Okay? And if not, Spirit is telling you that this is the energy that could be coming in for you. I do feel like in the previous weeks before, you kind of maybe had a little bit of a up and down, and I think that happened over a period of months, kind of getting to a point of where you could feel more stable, probably really not knowing what direction or what was ahead for you. I think a lot of us felt that energy, but now I think things are starting to subside, and we're starting to kind of get our footing and feeling good about kind of knowing where we're going for some of us, okay? And I say that because the other card you have, Taurus, is destiny, okay? This is like almost like the Wheel of Fortune in tarot, but I'm going to read it to you. So this is your advice here. So remember, you have momentum and destiny. So this is like telling, like, your life is going, even if you feel like you're not where you're wanting to be at this time, or if everything is not figured out. Spirit is reminding you that you are not alone, and that your life is unfolding as it should. It is aligned with destiny, okay? And it says, your life is unfolding according to a greater plan, Taurus. Okay, trust in the divine timing of your journey. Embrace the unknown and align yourself with your highest path. Everything is happening for a reason. So even if you feel like you're not exactly where you want to be, or you don't have everything figured out, even if you don't feel this momentum happening behind the scenes, it is. If you might be feeling like things are falling apart for you, or things are not going your way, it still is going in your direction, because those things need to fall apart, okay, for some of you. So let's go into the tarot portion of your reading. I'm going to start here with the past. I said, before, and it could happen over a year, over a couple of months. It depends. I say within a year. There's something that you have built your life on, the structure of your life, maybe things that you believed in, maybe the way that you were operating, maybe a relationship, maybe a job, anything. It was your foundation, your structure. That's what the Hierophant is. This is also, I think, your energy in tarot too. Is a Hierophant, okay, Taurus. But it's something that your foundation, your life, the way you were operating in your life, a relationship, a career, a job, whatever. But it kind of ended, or it changed, or it got shooken. Not tooken, but shooken. Okay, here with the Death card. Death card represents transformation. So something in your life, or your foundation, or how you were showing up over the past year has been changed completely. Like whether you left a job, maybe you started a new job, a new project, maybe you learned something new, maybe you ended a relationship, maybe you moved out, maybe you moved. I don't know what it is for you, but it's something that you had built your identity on, or your life on, or something that your foundation was consistent of, is no more, okay? Because this is in your past position, okay? And if it hasn't happened yet, it's because you haven't moved in that direction. But it's not like you haven't gotten the it's been something in each and every one of us letting us know that it was something that's not fulfilling us anymore. Whether it was a job, whether it was a relationship, whether it was anything. And it was been signals to start going in a different path, okay? And it says something in your life, an identity, a belief, a relationship, or a habit, or a cycle is ready to die, Taurus, okay? This is in your past, so a lot of you have already did this. So a lot of you have either left a relationship, some of you moved, some of you ended a job, or started a new career, learned something different, have a different mindset about things. So this is in your past, okay? And why that is because right here in the center we have the Fool card. So again, some of you have went in a whole new direction in your life, right? You have said, I really don't know, because the Fool doesn't know where they're headed, okay? They just know they're not staying where they've been, okay? They're headed out on a whole new adventure, a whole new life cycle, life path here. So a lot of you have done this. I do feel like some of you are either dating or recently dating someone new. I have new love. Okay, some of you maybe have a new offer of love or maybe have met someone. I do feel like that is here for some of you when it comes to relationship. I do feel like it's a person that has came in or new love has sparked your interest. If it's not that, it could be a renewal in existing love. And if it's not that, this is just a renewal of love from God to you, because this is the hand of God giving you this cup of new love, right? So this is a new love of yourself, a new love of who you are, who you're blossoming into becoming here, Taurus, okay? And some of you, it's a new direction here because you have the Page of Pentacles, so a new job. Some of you could have taken a new job, or you're getting ready to start a new job or a new prospect here. And some of you, it is a new person, okay? And you kind of don't know everything about it. Some of you, I do feel like, are having some kind of, maybe an argument or, let me put it this way. And this ain't for all of you, but it is here. Some of you, because you have the Judgment card here, okay? Some of you are either, I heard crossroads here. Okay, you need to make a judgment call. You need to make a final decision on what direction you want to go in. For some of you, it's something to do with a relationship. Do you want it to stay with this person or do you not? Because you're like in the in-between worlds. You still deal with this person to some degree. But even if this person stays in your life just because you have children, doesn't mean that you still have to operate and deal with them in the same capacity. You don't close the door, do what you got to do, but close the door. But I feel like some of you need to make a decision or a judgment between two people or two directions you want to go in, okay? Because something does need to come to an end here with the Ten of Swords, if that is the case, okay? Something needs to come to an end here. And it says, a painful ending to a relationship or a situation feels devastating, but there is hope for renewal. That's for some of you, right? But it's, again, telling me that whatever it is, it needs to end. Because you have the Wheel of Fortune here, you have the Ten of Pentacles here, and you have this Ten of Swords here, Taurus. So it's something new. For those of you who have not began this new journey, something needs to end. You need to close the door on something so you can have this new beginning that's coming in for you, okay? And some of you, I do feel like you're doing some kind of tit for tat, maybe going back and forth, feeling like you're going to want to up a person, because the Five of Swords represent a Pyrrhic victory. It's like trying to one up a person, feeling like you need to win here and win at all costs. But that's not necessary. That's what needs to end. You need to go ahead and let something go completely. You don't need to keep going back and forth here. You don't need to keep scattering your energy. Whether that's a relationship, whether that's a career choice, whether it's a job, whatever it is for you, you need to make a solid judgment call on what it is that you're going to do moving forward and stick to that and move forward and lay the groundwork for something new. Some of you are holding yourself back. You're limiting yourself. I do feel like for some of you it's a relationship, and for some of you I feel like it's time for you to move in a different direction, but you're just not, because whatever it is you're telling yourself, okay? But it is time. It says, trapped by negative thoughts, you feel powerless to change your circumstances. This is not for all of you, because the overall energy that I got for this reading was that a lot of you are moving forward, and I do feel like a lot of you are looking outwardly for new things. But this is like where some of you, Tauruses, that are still kind of not taking that action, and you're kind of straddling the fence, still on the fence about really. This is the Magician. The Magician is someone that creates their destiny. They have everything they need to create the life that they want for themselves. They don't doubt themselves. They know that they are a creator. The Magician is a creator. But see, it showed up with this Eight of Swords. So this tells me that a person is telling themselves that they can't create, or they can't give up something, or they can't change something, or they don't want to let go of something. But these are just thoughts, because swords represents thoughts, okay? It's not rooted in any kind of reality. It's just what you think in your head, but it's not true. Because when the Magician comes up, and this is a major arcana, you have a lot of major arcanas here, Taurus. that you can manifest and create anything that you want, and you have every ability to create the life that you want for yourself. Okay, Taurus? So don't tell yourself and don't keep trying to hold on to things. My time is running out. If you like, share, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I'll have more time than just 10 minutes, but it's so much more here too. A lot of you are going to collaborate or be getting, working with someone here, Taurus, whether it is in a new job or a new project you're doing, or even in an existing partnership or a new partnership where you will be collaborating and working together to bring something new and solid and stable into your life. You do have victory here. I gotta go real quick. You have victory here. This is so something that you have been, if some of you have been working on something, it will come into fruition for you. You will get the victory you seek, okay? Remember, you have the destiny card here and the momentum card. So things are moving in the right direction for you, Taurus. And I believe that's for all of you. Those of you who are at a stalemate and not taking action here, even when you decide and when you quit straddling the fence, so to speak, and decide to do what it is you need to do and move forward and believe in yourself to go, you'll have the victory too. But some of you are at a stalemate here, okay? And it says, there may be no easy answer. Remember, you had that judgment card where you do need to finally make a judgment call, a judgment decision on something. You know who you are. You know what that means for you, okay? It says there may be no easy answers, yet refusing to choose is also a choice with consequences. So if you're straddling the fence and you're still like, going back and forth, should I or shouldn't I? Or I don't know what's going to happen. If you're not taking the action and you keep straddling the fence, because you got the Two of Pentacles here too, and that's in your hopes and fears. It's almost the same like juggling, trying to decide should you not do this, should you, maybe give up job, maybe end this relationship, maybe do this, maybe date this person. Whatever it is, Spirit's telling you even those have consequences, okay? You need to take, allow yourself to heal here with the star, beautiful energy here, and move forward here, okay? And it wants to caution some of you, Tauruses. And I want to read this to you before I go, and I got to go. But it is more here. So please like, share, and subscribe. It says sacrifice. Boundaries are essential, Taurus. So have your boundaries. It says compassion doesn't mean self-sacrifice. So if you're trying to keep someone in your life, or if you're just staying afloat, whether it's in a job, whether it's with keeping someone in your life, or trying to just keep someone happy, or trying to just keep something afloat, it's telling you need to create boundaries, and it's telling you that you are sacrificing yourself or your own happiness or your own well-being, because this is the Queen of Cups, but it's up in reverse here, Taurus. So I do want to caution to some of you who are doing that. Okay, and I need whoever you Taurus are that needs to make a decision, because you had the Wheel of Fortune, the Destiny card. You have the Wheel of Fortune here twice. It is time for you to move forward and embrace new things. And some of you are experiencing or getting ready to experience something brand new in your life, whether it's love, career, the new identity, the re-blossoming and birthing of you, whatever it is, projects, whatever it is. But you need to go ahead and move forward and towards that, okay? Judge it. Sometimes choices are hard to make because you're afraid of the outcome of them. But don't be. You even learn through those things. You're not losing anything. If you believe in God, you believe in, what you say you believe in, don't fear your choices. Don't fear that you're going to lose something, okay? Anytime a door closes, another one opens, all right? That's what I have for you, Taurus. Please like, subscribe. Please like, subscribe, share, and thank you so much for joining me. And I really hope this helped you, okay? And bye for now.